Gonna make sure.
I left my pen when I went to.
Okay, we're going to call to order the Almont Downtown Development Authority meeting, August 27, 2025 at 7:02 p.m. Let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Scott White,
Present.
Steve Schneider, Tim Dyke,
Present.
Holly Miller,
Present.
Melissa Schneider, Charlie Kroll,
Present.
Julie Johnson.
Present.
Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda?
There are additions. They're all in your packet. They're labeled in red. I had 2 additional invoices. The brick pavers in the Fountain Park, and then the village bill for our office operations. The invoices are included in your packet as well. And then under finance, I added number 3, electrical repair request for the Almont Historical Society Museum. And then under discussion, B, Heritage Fest shirts.
Okay. Any communications? Okay. Do we have any public comment on agenda items? No? Okay. I need an approval of the consent agenda, please.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Scott. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. I need an approval of the July 23rd, 2025 meeting minutes. And we do not have our corrector here.
I know, and we're gonna have to go a little slow too, because I'm doing minutes.
Oh, that's
so
right. I forgot. Just
give
yell
me-
at me. Why can't I find them? They're there. I don't think I had anything. I usually make a note, and I did not this time, so.
Make a motion to approve the July 23rd, 2025 meeting minutes.
Motion made by Scott, supported by Tim. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Bills payable. So the brick paver doctor one, that is
$250.
$250. It was for the brick pavers by the clock. They were uneven and there was a trip hazard, and it's been on our to-do list probably since last Heritage Fest, so it's done for this year.
Does this American Tree one include the missing plant?
No,
It
that's
doesn't,
just
but we'll get to
regular
that.
maintenance. No. No.
For the RCI invoice, I did also just note how much we received from the insurance, just so you knew that a significant portion of that
Yep.
is
And
passed through.
And we
And we have an
purchased
extra light
an
pole.
additional light pole because of the cost savings, so.
Where are we storing that light pole at?
They already-
RCI.
Oh, that's right, they're holding
Right.
the torch, right?
Make a motion to approve the bills as presented. Support.
Motion made by Scott, supported by Charlie. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Treasurer's report, the July revenue and expenditure report.
If there are any questions, I can answer to the best of my ability, and if not, I will get the answers back to you, but
So they are going to be updated. There are some incorrect things on here that are going to be fixed. So I don't know if we pass this with amendments that we know are coming or wait until our next meeting when we get the revised one. I'm not quite for sure.
I would say wait for the revised.
So we just need a motion to table that then? Or,
Make a motion
probably.
to table. I don't know. I can't.
you can't.
Would you make a motion to table, or would you approve as is and
Well,
then approve the amendments next month?
so we do have, I do have an email with some of the corrections that are going to be made. So we could approve with the,
Body is wanting to approve something that we haven't seen the actual sheets on. I'm not comfortable doing that.
so you want to table them till September, till we have the revised ones?
Unless there's something within the rules of decorum that say you have to approve this every month.
We've approved more than 1 month at a time
In the past,
in the
yeah.
past.
Yeah. It's been a rare occasion that we haven't had them in time even. I think that happened once maybe, and so we did,
So in the past, practice has been to table if it's not accurate.
Mm-hmm. So Scott made the motion to table it.
Scott can't.
Oh, that's right. I
I
forgot.
can't.
That's right.
I'll make the motion to table the revenue and expenditure reports.
Support.
Motion made by Tim, supported by Charlie. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, great.
Is it going to be the same thing with the?
Well, the check disbursement's not gonna change. From what I understand, corrections will just be made to the revenue and expenditure report. So those
and
checks
added,
have,
correct, yes.
Checks
are
checked.
are
Checks
gone
are
and
checked.
cashed. Yeah, so we
Checks are
can't
checked.
really, that does need to be approved, yes.
I have more agendas up here if you guys ran out.
So we just need a motion to approve the check disbursement unless anyone has questions on it. Scott or I are happy to answer.
shows the, what page is the actual?
It's the very first
The very
page
first
of the
page
village
is
reports
checked,
there,
yeah.
after the Tri-County Bank statement. Closer to the front of your packet, for sure. Oh, keep going. It's past the bills, and then I think you'll get the Tri-County Bank statement. Yep. One flip, keep flipping. Right there, on your right. No, on your right, the other one. Yep, that's the check disbursement.
I'll make the motion to approve the check disbursement report as presented.
Motion made by Tim, supported by Julie. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Reports. First, we have DPW report. Anyone has any questions? I would like to add they go above and beyond the call of duty.
They will be going above and beyond this month more than ever.
Yep. And then we have the APD report.
I'm so sorry. I thought I added the email from Chief Willis in here. Last month there was a question about why there was a DDA business check in the township. Like there was,
Yeah.
I can't remember, like 6 in the village and 1 in the
Yeah.
township. And Chief Willis said it was, they were still trying to figure out Clemis, and there's a little bit of a hiccup with village versus township. Like they're just trying to sort it all out.
Right.
So
Yep. And I don't see it
he
on
said
here
it was
this month,
yeah,
so it
he
looks
said
like
it was
they.
just added to the
Yeah.
one column.
Yep. Then we have our director's report, if no one has questions on the APD. Angela's not busy at all.
It has been all Heritage Fest 24/7. I added all of the normal stuff in here and the Heritage Fest ops plan with everything that is being worked on right now. Beyond Heritage Fest, RCA replaced the light pole in town. I've been working with our insurance company on special events insurance for Heritage. I'm just waiting on a quote from them. The Historical Society gave us our key to the building, and when she brought that, she also let me know that they are having, so they wanted to replace their light because it's very dim in there, and they were gifted like historical chandelier, and they didn't want to put it in because there is no light switch for that light. They're using the circuit breaker to turn it on and off. So that is why item number 3 was added. They got a quote to have a switch installed for that. Brick pavers were replaced. A tree on Main Street was taken out of the ground
Kidnap.
sometime between last Monday and Friday. I filed a police report this week, and they are investigating who dug up the tree and took it with them. I got a tree on Main Street. Dug it up.
I mean, it
It's
was
short,
an ornamental
little, like
tree.
hydrangea trees.
The
but-
pretty ones in town that have the white flowers. One of those.
I don't, if you find out, you let me know because,
Right? Ask around.
yeah.
Let us know.
If you see anybody with a pretty flowering tree. I got a quote from, I was asked last meeting to get a quote for a step and handrail for the Historical Society, and that's also included in your packet. New umbrellas have been ordered for Fountain Park. They'll be replaced next week. The audit was this month, so I worked with them on that. I've been working with Kim on understanding a few of our check disbursement items, and I spoke with our attorney on several things that we had discussed in joint committee, and as well as just finding out the status on some other stuff she was working on. And if anybody has any questions, there's like 12 pages in here, so you ask and I'll answer.
I did just have a thought about insurance. Do we need special event insurance for Jeep and Cruise Nights? Do we already have that?
The only thing that the village insurance does not cover is bounce houses or mechanical bulls and one other thing, but it was like,
They had mechanical bulls at the Metamora air balloon.
you need that. Those are there's three things that the policy explicitly excludes,
Okay.
and it's mechanical bulls, bounce houses, and one other, trampolines, maybe something like that.
Okay.
So
We're good.
yes,
Okay.
we're good.
Just wanted
We
to
just need
double check.
the extra insurance
Okay.
for the bounce house.
Okay. Any questions for Angela? If not, let's move on. New business, A, finance. Request from Historical Society for the backstop replacement. So we talked about this last month. We wanted to get our own quotes. Angela did get us a quote. Do you want to, you talk to him, so go ahead, talk about that.
Sure. So I talked to Steve Palmer, who lives in town. He has his own handyman service. He went out to the Historical Society and looked at the step, and he provided pictures of other handrails he's put in and gave us this quote for $400. So I guess I should have put the two other quotes in here. The two quotes that we originally got from the Historical Society were for like $1,000 and $1,500.
They were significantly higher.
Were those quotes just for the handrail though? Because I thought at one time there was talk about replacing the step or.
This is for the step and
This is for
handrail.
the step,
Yeah, he
okay.
just sent
It's for
pictures
both.
of
He just only
the
sent
handrail
pictures
for
of the
us.
Yeah, I
handrails, so.
wanted to make sure to clarify that.
But yes, his 48-inch wide by 7-inch high concrete step.
Okay.
So replacing the step that's there basically and adding that handrail, which is exactly what I was thinking of. So, and it's much less. Did he give a timeline on when he could fit that in his schedule? Do you know?
He was ready to go once he quoted it, so he said he would do it
Cool.
ASAP. And all of these places on the motions and facts that say ODA or DOA should say DDA. I don't know what happened there, but
That's really funny.
please don't read that.
Does anyone have any questions, thoughts on that? I think the quotes that we got last time were for significant upgrades to the backstop, and I don't think that's really, they were, the quotes we got were for pouring new cement slabs, and that's really not necessary. It's just a step that needs to be replaced, so.
And I think the handrail would look really nice on that building.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine. Yep.
I'll make the motion to approve the replacement of the broken concrete step with the installation of a handrail by DLK Handyman for the price of $400.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, supported by Scott. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Great. Number 2, contribution towards purchase of parcels of the Bristol Street parking lot. So the Village of Almont recently completed the purchase of 3 parcels that comprise a large section of the parking lot that we already own. It plays a critical role in supporting the downtown businesses, visitors, and community events. The DDA, we had a closed session meeting about this because it's about the purchase of property, but we had agreed to contribute towards the purchase of that property. We now need to make a motion so that we can actually give them the money. Does anyone have any questions about that?
I'll make the motion to approve the contribution of $44,000 from the Downtown Development Authority to the Village of Almont to support the completed purchase of the 3 parcels that make up the Bristol Street parking lot, recognizing this strategic importance to downtown district and its alignment with the DDA's mission to enhance the economic environment within the district.
I'll support.
Motion made by Scott, supported by Charlie. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Item number 3, electrical repair request for the Almont Historical Society. Angela already touched on that. So the quote is attached right after the handrail picture, actually, if you're looking for it. My only thought is, why are we paying for the installation of their chandelier? Happy to pay for the electrical work to make the building safe, but that's my only thought. And it's not really broken down. There's just a total on there, so I can't say what's
think
what of it.
He has to replace the electrical up there, so he has to take the other light down, so he has to put something back. I don't necessarily know that it's costing us anything extra for him to put something back, but I mean, I can reach out to him and ask.
It's just my only thought about it, and that's all.
And this quote was provided, I got it on, I think Monday from the Historical Society. I don't mind reaching out and getting an additional quote. However, it won't be done before Heritage Fest because we won't have another meeting until after, so.
Be okay moving with just one quote, or should we get more?
I don't want to speak for them. They probably would, and I gave her RCI's number too, but I only got this one, so.
I have a concern that if they're turning on electric with a circuit
Correct.
breaker,
And
I'd prefer to get a second quote, and not saying that we go with RCI, but RCI has been trusted, and if they're turning on electrical with us, if they're turning on electrical with a circuit breaker, we might want to do an evaluation of the electrical. I mean, it might be more expensive in the long run, but if it's not.
to have them do a once
But
over.
if it's, yeah, because if it's not properly done, it's a hazard too.
Yeah.
With all the restoration that building's had,
Mhm.
we don't want to matchstick it.
Is there any way I could get a motion with an up to or not exceeding amount so that I can, if RCI says they can do it, I can try to get it done for them. I also don't want them in there during their busiest week of the year hitting that circuit breakers.
No. Yeah, that probably would be the best way to go, is to do a not to exceed type situation so that we can get it
From a
addressed
budget situation, what
ASAP.
kind of number do we want not to exceed? Is 1,000 too much?
That's what I was thinking, was 1,000.
and then if RCI comes back with more, then we deal with it at that point. I'm just afraid that if somebody goes in there and just installs just the power button to turn on the light, and they're using a circuit breaker right now, it sounds like there could be more serious electrical issues.
Yeah, I
No.
think
How old's the wiring in there? Is it all still?
I don't know that any of us, short of Angela, have ever been in that building, and I'm sure
I was.
Angela did
I was
not.
just actually in there last weekend.
Oh, were you?
That's why I'm saying we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in
Was
the
it
back and
tube
everything.
and knob?
No.
I don't think it's tube and knob, but
You
it's,
couldn't get insured if it was too big.
yeah, it's very, very old and brittle.
I'll make the motion for the director, Angela, to seek other quotes for the upgrade of the electrical at Historical Society, not to exceed $1,000 in
I'll second.
cost.
And I'll support.
Motion made by Tim, supported by Scott. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Great. Let's get that electrical fixed. Discussion items. A, Heritage Fest. Watch the Heritage Fest meeting. We talked about a lot. I don't think, is there anything super specific we need to inform the board about?
No,
I don't
it
think so.
was, we're down to
Yeah.
3 weeks out. We need volunteers.
We need volunteers.
We need volunteers.
Thanks for volunteering.
Kids.
everybody.
you.
It's a lot of fun, honestly.
Yeah, donations are up from last year, which is awesome. We have
Yeah, we have.
wonderful, supportive businesses in our town. Anything else exciting? I think that was
I mean,
it.
it's all exciting, but
I mean, yes, but anything new?
yeah, no, we
I don't
had
think so.
an incredible amount. We had 33 businesses sponsor either raise prizes or
Kids Zone.
its own stuff or
Car show.
just leveled sponsorships.
Okay, item B, Heritage Fest shirts.
You want me to take this?
Sure, go on.
So I've been approached by quite a few people asking if we are going to sell Heritage Fest shirts this year. And I guess I just wanted to see what the board felt about it would probably end up us buying shirts, and then so we would need a volunteer. We would need a volunteer to sell them.
An adult volunteer.
An adult
Sorry, kids.
B, we would need to purchase them like
Let's say 3 weeks out, that would be something to look at next year.
Yeah.
You're looking at a logistical nightmare trying to get shirts
See, your bandwidth already maxed.
ordered in 3 weeks, and then hoping people buy them. I would wait till next year and do a on the site order, if you want a Heritage Fest shirt, pre-order it type thing.
good with that. I mean, I'm good either way. I just
Right. The request has been
we
made.
could make it. I could make it happen if we wanted it to happen. It would be a little bit logistically complex, but we could figure it out. But I'm also fine with waiting till next year and just adding it to my
Your ops
my
plan?
20-page ops plan.
Where do you get the shirts from, Bill?
I know. So I would not be doing them for that many people,
No.
but
Okay. Item C, Jeep and Cruise Night.
that's gonna be something we're gonna add to our October agenda. The last 2 months have been incredibly slow. I know we were competing with like Emily City Fair and Armada Fair, Dream Cruise.
It was curriculum night yesterday.
Curriculum night last night. I had to leave for an hour. Holly and I were just talking last night about I'm going to ask the businesses, especially the restaurants, like what the impact is. Obviously, if they're positively impacted by them, we'll keep doing them. But I think in October we should discuss moving forward if it's worth, I mean, it's realistically minimum 5 hours out of my day twice a month, which is fine. I'm happy to do it. But if we're only getting 1 or 2 cars,
Right. Is it worth it?
is it worth
Are we
it?
making a big enough impact on the businesses
And
that it's
also,
worth that 5 hours?
could we, I texted Holly last night because I was thinking, like, could we encompass more people if we didn't just do Jeep and cruise? Like if we just did a tailgate night once or twice a month, like a family tailgate, have cornhole out there, music, just not, you know.
Specific to one group of
Not-
people?
yeah, not-
Yeah, no brand specific.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's just, we'll talk about it after Heritage Fest, but maybe we can pivot into a broader, more inclusive event once or twice a month so that we can still have fun things to do and make a bigger impact.
I think it'd be once a month in like the beginning of summer, because everyone's super excited to get out in the beginning and then it kind of like tapers off and you're busy with other things.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah, so Angela's gonna pull the businesses after Heritage Fest and see what their thoughts are. If they have any thoughts on something better we could do maybe to draw people in the summer weekdays, just something to kick around.
Yeah, I definitely still think it's important for us to have events, just fun
Yeah.
things for people to do. I just think maybe if we broadened and opened it up a little bit, we might have more success.
Yep.
So,
Item D, flock cameras.
so Chief Wallace sent me this email about putting up, the DDA putting up and paying for a flat camera at the traffic signal. He attached a bunch of information. So basically it is obviously a camera, but it also scans license plates. So if there's an Amber Alert or a stolen vehicle, it is automatically entered there. If that license plate is caught by that camera, the responding and reporting departments are both notified. They've had a lot of success in the last couple, our police department specifically in the last month or two with using other people's flat cameras to find things. They used flat cameras to find somebody that went all the way to Missouri, and they just could log on, see, catch it, and then go in, 4 directions and then find it again, and they tracked. So he really wants Almont to have one with our 20,000 cars a day. He said he wanted the police department to purchase it, but he did not put it in the budget this year. It is about $8,000 a year. I believe it's a 5-year contract. I haven't done the whole sales pitch with the guy because I wanted to hear the board's opinion before I did our presentation. The first year is supposedly free. I don't know that. I'll just let you guys talk and your thoughts on it, because I think it would be, I see how it's a valuable asset for the police department. I am not
What's the
sure
benefit
about the
for us?
DDA.
Yeah, what's our benefit?
Right. I think it's a great tool, and not just for Almont, for people's safety in general. As you said, with they tracked someone all the way to Missouri. That's crazy, but it's good.
Do we know the span of the camera? Like our 2 biggest things are losing trees and light poles.
I said to Chief Willis when he went to make the police report, I'm like, I'll be honest, a little part of me thinks you stole it because you want us to get a camera.
This is something that maybe should be shuttled down the subcommittee.
Probably, but I also, if we're being honest, I think it would be valuable to the DDA, but I think it is not it's going, okay, so here's where I get caught up. It's gonna be used countrywide.
You feel like it falls more under village?
Falls more under village and police. I see the benefit it would add to the police, and I'm not saying it wouldn't benefit the downtown, but
Right, definitely adds to the safety of downtown.
I guess
but-
I'm just struggling with the fact that all of these police departments across the country can access it, and I don't know. I don't know that that's a DDA.
You choose to share your camera data with law enforcement. I mean, obviously we would share it with ours, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying you don't actually have to. From the few things I've gathered from reading this just now, a lot of businesses actually have these for themselves as well.
So-
Ultimately what they're asking is for it to be paid by DDA.
Yeah.
Yes, because he said it's in his like long-term goal to get one, but he thought if the DDA had extra funds.
I would
maybe we
say
could
it's
do
not in our budget this year.
And unfortunately, it is after our budget time as well,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't be this year. I'm more than happy to do a sales call with this guy after Heritage Fest and find out more information, if that is if we're thinking about the DDA doing it. I just wanted to hear other people's opinions on if you thought this was something the DDA should pursue.
Now, or do the sales call, just so you can get a better determination if there would be DDA benefit to it and what the benefits would be, so you could bring that back to the board.
Is there anywhere way to share cost?
I'll,
We could just amongst the village, they could bill it out, honestly. Like a lot of other things that we, like insurance and everything else. Yeah, I think it should be a police cost personally, but
I agree.
yeah, it's
I'm
interesting.
opposed to. It's after everybody's budget time now,
It
so
is.
even if,
Right? I don't think anyone can commit to it because that's talking about next year's budget at that point, even if the first year's free. But we're talking about the next budget, which no one is prepared to discuss
I
at this
think
point.
you
in
have to
life.
commit to it for like
Yeah.
3 to 5 years, and that's
Mhm.
kind of a
Yeah.
steep commitment for some, like, realistically, I shouldn't even knock on wood, how often trees and light poles, those are the two things that we would be, I feel like the police are gonna get far, far more use out of anything like that, so.
Yeah.
But I'll do the sales call. I'm gonna schedule it for after Heritage, and then
Yeah.
I will pass all the information I gather on to the DDA board and probably the chief and Dale too, just so everybody's aware.
Okay, item E, bookkeeping services compensation. So for those of you that are not aware, the village clerk, Kim, currently does our bookkeeping for us. It was an agreement that was made 2-3 years ago. Yeah, it was not too long after I started as treasurer. So there's been internal discussion regarding us paying for those services, even though they were offered as free services. So we wanted to discuss with the board, get everyone's thoughts and feelings. We're probably gonna kick it to a committee meeting and have further discussion on it, but kind of wanted to feel everyone out first. And see
So
if
for
anyone had any
historical
thoughts.
context, before the village took over, LDC would do it's not 100% true. The DDA treasurer would do the payables and receivables, and LDC would balance the checkbooks with the information provided by the DDA treasurer. We paid them $4,000 a year for not just their bookkeeping services, for all of their services, but we have not, since Kim took over, we have not designated any money specifically towards those services.
Part of this has come up too because Dale is pushing more administrative fees. So this was something that we talked about already in a little bit in committee, trying to get out in front of it before he comes up with something so that we could offer and maybe lock in at a more reasonable cost before they come out with whatever admin fee he's going to tack on to all sorts of different things.
Correct. We talked about this at joint committee, and I think we all walked away with, if we have something we're willing to offer, we should craft an agreement sooner rather than later.
Correct.
Does anyone else have any thoughts, questions on it? Otherwise, I suggest we kick it to the finance committee to come up with a plan.
That sounds good.
Okay. Any old business? No? Do we have any public comment on non-agenda items? No. No one? Come on. We do not know where the tree went. We're working on it.
Feel free to find it and bring it back.
Can we check your trunk yet?
Yeah. You guys get the word out and you let us know where it went, please. Do we have any board questions and comments? Scott?
I have nothing.
Tim? Charlie? Julie? Angela?
I am excited for Heritage Fest and also having nightmares every night. So I wake up and I can't get through downtown because the road is closed and I forgot it was Heritage Fest and I'm not there.
Or Angela and I didn't show up till 10 o'clock in the morning.
We're
in one
just-
of her dreams.
Oh my gosh.
And we just rolled in on a golf cart ever so nonchalantly.
Yep.
Like everything's
They
fine.
differ every night, but they are always there.
Yeah.
I'm excited and I'm ready for it. But
My only comment is, and this is something I already asked Angela to do, and I believe we did the same thing last year. What is with that door? To reach out to all the businesses and remind them and or ask them to please clean up the front and rear entrances of your building. There are going to be thousands of people in our town that aren't here every day. And wouldn't it be nice if things looked extra nice for them? Because some things are looking a little shabby, I've noticed. So that was the only thing I had.
I have it on my list of things to do this week.
Any future agenda items? Anyone? Okay, we now need to go into closed session.
But we can sign your agendas.
I say we probably should sign.
Well, we
all
have
the
to-
agenda.
Angela,
We have to make
while
the
we're signing
motion.
agendas, can you go get the proper 2 statements for a closed session? They're not in the packet. The
The wording
wording for the.
for the proper closing of a closed.
Yeah, but it cites a section.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, on the agenda itself?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I apologize.
Oh, it does.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, it's on that.
Do you want to make that motion?
Second.
Or do we have to send?
Well,
Let's
we
sign
can-
their
let's
agendas
sign their
first.
agendas.
Let's sign
Come on
their
up.
agendas.
Any of us can sign them, so just line
You got a
up.
pen. You want it to go on also. Can I get your autograph, sir? Thanks.
They were good seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Mhm. We do need them all day, but on the sign up genius, I think they're set up to like half the days. I think they're set up in like 3.5 or 4 hour
Since
blocks.
last November, because I'm the village council president.
Yeah, no.
I've been-
You
guys can
pick and
start
choose
moving in
whatever
school instead of
you
where's
want
all
to
those
do.
words?
Last November,
Yeah, thank you guys.
Make
Have
an
a great
announcement,
night.
have the principal announce. Looking for missing child.
No, I didn't recognize either of you guys.
Let's see it.
You had 2 hours. I was just out there. My son was, year behind them, graduation. Sad.
Is that your stuff in the car? Yeah. So I have to wait too?
So go back and get your graduation.
Yeah.
Where did the time go?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems like just a couple of years ago, we were going on campus together.
Well, you guys have a fun senior year, but be safe and be smart. Okay?
We'll try.
Good, good.
Enjoy the rest of your time
Yeah,
here.
thanks. Good seeing you guys.
Yeah, good to see you too. You guys are.
Thanks, guys, for coming. Have a good night.
Yeah,
You
you
need
as
to
well.
make the motion to enter into closed session.
Where
I
is-
almost
where is
just-
the-
The top of the page.
Ended the stream.
No, flip it. No, one of
Okay,
She
yeah.
just has it wrong.
My bad.
Yep, no,
I have it in the wrong spot?
yeah, it's okay. No, you don't, I guess. It's fine. Anywho,
Yeah, I'll make a motion to enter into closed session pursuant to Michigan Open Meetings Act, sections 8C and 5D to discuss the DDA director's employment contract and to consider the purchase of or lease of real property.
and we need a roll call
I
vote.
need support first. I support. Scott White,
Here.
Steve, Tim Dyke. Holly Miller.
Aye.
Melissa, Charlie Kroll.
Aye.
Julie Johnson.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, we are in closed session at, what time is it?
7:47 PM.
7:47.